Hi again, I'm Ahmet from Establi, and in this video we talk about how much it costs to start your own business in Germany and what you should think about. In the best case, you should think about the costs of your company foundation in advance. The more detailed you plan here, the less unexpected costs you can expect afterwards. Of course, the costs vary greatly depending on which legal form you choose and what exactly your business idea is, but there are some costs that arise in any case when founding a company in Germany. We show you an overview of the various costs and what you should definitely think about when setting up your business in Germany. Okay, there are three types of costs. First of all, there are the administrative costs. These are all the costs that come up in the beginning of your founding process. Then there are running costs, which come up in a regular basis. And lastly, there are some other costs you should definitely think about when setting up your business in Germany. Let's start with the administrative costs. These include the trade registration. This costs between 15 and 70 euros, depending on the state. The commercial register entry. This isn't necessary for every legal form. The amount of the fee depends, among other things, on the value of the company. The lawyer and notary fees. These are not always necessary, but for some legal forms it's highly recommended or even mandatory. You should also think about paying a tax advisor, especially if you're non-German. Most companies pay mainly for the annual accounts and the regular calculation of input tax. The registration of trademarks and patents. Depending on what you want to protect, the costs can be very high here. And last but not least, there are many founding consultation offers, but these are of course optional. Little reminder on the side. It's also important to keep in mind that in addition to the actual formation costs, some legal forms require a share capital, but more about the legal forms in Germany in other videos. Okay, besides the administrative costs, there are running costs that come up after the foundation. These costs will come up on a regular basis, usually monthly, from the moment you open your business. You should pay attention to things like renting, salaries, taxes, fees for associations, memberships or insurances. Lastly, there are some other costs that can come up depending on what kind of business you're founding. In addition to the administrative and running costs, there may be other costs associated with setting up your business. Most of these costs are very difficult to quantify. Whether they are relevant to you at all and how high they are depends on your individual business idea, the legal form and your approach. Some examples for these costs are office and business equipment, furnishings, IT costs, marketing costs, or even your own website. A little tip on the side: if you're not an expert in this field, it's worthwhile to hire professionals for tax and accounting. In doing so, you will generate costs that are also tax deductible. With the free access to our establi community, link in the video description, we can easily find you someone who speaks English or even your native language and works in the same city as you live. You only need to ask. Good luck with funding your business.